What's up, man? It's your boy Jay South 314, and this is my TNA LockDown recap. It's a little late, sorry, but whatever. The match, the night started off with it saying like Six Pac won't be there because apparently everybody had to show up at 1 o'clock to the arena or whatever. He wasn't there, so I don't know if he got scrapped from his match. Doug Williams wasn't there because apparently because of the volcano overseas, his plane got grounded, he couldn't be there, and Eric Bischoff hasn't showed up yet. Okay, now I didn't do that bad, man. You know what I'm saying? On my picks, I went 5-2. I went 5-2 for my picks. I wasn't worried the first two matches, so the matches I did predict went 5-2, which I don't think is that bad, man. Okay, now the first match was RVD and James Storm. This match was kind of slow. It wasn't that long, but how much can you expect from it? Considering both of them had to wrestle again later on that night. And it was an okay match for what it was, but like I said, they had to wrestle later on, so the match wasn't as good as it could have been. But if you had to watch one person wrestle twice in one night, RVD is not a bad person to watch twice. So I gave this match 2 stars, man. That's my opinion on it. Okay, that was shortly cut by Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan promo saying basically if his team loses in Lethal Lockdown, he walks away from TNA, which in my opinion wouldn't have been a bad idea. So I think he's been fucking up TNA since he got there, but that's just my opinion. After that was the escape match. The winner of this match gets into the X Division title match. It was Homicide, the Motion Machine Guns, and Brian Kendrick. The Motion Machine Guns made this match, man. They really did. They made this match theirs. And if you give the Motion Machine Guns 10 minutes to anybody, you'll get a 3-star match. I mean, other people have said that, and it's true. You know what I'm saying? But they pretty much did their thing in this match, man. They had a nice match. I'm surprised one of them didn't win it, and I do not understand why at least they don't have the tag team titles. They're one of the best tag teams in wrestling. I don't understand why you can't give them the tag team titles. Why don't have more of a shine they do in TNA? I think TNA is kind of dropping the ball a little bit with them. Homicide won. Him and Kendrick, they dropped both of the guns. I think they double teamed on. I think it was Shelly, and both of them hopped on Shelly. Homicide went over the cage and escaped, which pissed off Kendrick. Kendrick was like following right behind him. So hopefully that they can start them little rivalry right now, man. Any X Division rivalries I love to see because I like to see X Division matches, period. So Homicide won that match. After that, it was Kevin Nash and Eric Young's match. This match was bullshit. This match was basically a squash match. I mean, oh yeah, an escape match. I gave it 3 stars. This is like, I don't understand how you can put Eric Young in a squash match at a pay-per-view, man. You gotta think about it. People pay their money to watch it. People pay their money to come see it. To have a squash match at the pay-per-view, I think is complete bullshit. This match was all Kevin Nash, man. Basically, he's knocking around Eric Young around the ring. Just, you know what I'm saying? Eric Young's like, come on, hit me again. Come on. To prove how tough he is or whatever. But anyway, it was basically a squash match, man. I was disappointed in this. I expected a lot more out of it. I gave it 1 star. That match kind of pissed me off, man. Okay. The next match was the Beautiful People versus Angelina Love and Tara. Tara made this match worth watching. I mean, it wasn't that good, but she made it worth watching. And it's not much you can say about the Knockouts division nowadays, man. They're turned into WWE Divas. It's not becoming a good female wrestling no more, man. That's one thing that separated TNA from any other organization's female wrestlers. They actually fucking wrestled. Now it's becoming basically bullshit. I gave this match 2 stars. Not much for me to say about it. Sorry. After this, it was a promo from Ric Flair. Ric Flair talking about his team in the Lethal Lockdown match. After that, it was a promo with AJ Styles talking about his match versus the Pope. The next match was the X Division title match. Homicide, Kazarian, and Shannon Moore. This was a good match. I liked it. This is the reason why the X Division should be front and center, and the reason that, like, I don't understand why it's taking the back burner now. Because the X Division, if they can put matches like this on pay-per-views, I understand why they don't have more of them. I like it. This match is a pretty good match, man. Shannon Moore had a couple good moves in it. I kind of slipped my one side. Kaz won the match. Kaz won the match with the only thing I can describe as a reverse tombstone power driver. Instead of in the front, he had him in the back of him. It was nice, man. I don't know if that's his new finish or not, but it was nice. I gave this match 4 stars, man. I really liked this match. I enjoyed this match, man. With the X Division, y'all gonna see some high flying and a couple good spots. So that match delivered. After that match was a promo about a Pope, talking about his title match later night, how he feels the most important match of his career, which it is so far. Okay, next up was Team 3D versus Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. Kevin Nash stepped in because Sex Pac couldn't beat her for whatever reason. It was a street fight. This match wasn't. It was okay. It was an average match, but the pace on it was consistent through the whole match, and that what made it good. It's like if you had to choose one of the matches, like to get up and go get a drink or go use the bathroom, it wasn't this one because they kept it moving the whole match. It was really not no slow parts in this match. Team 3D won. They put Scott Hall through they 3D'd him through a table, so it was a cool match. I gave it 3 stars, man. It was an average match. It was cool. It was worth watching. The next match after that was Mr. Anderson versus Kurt Angle, which I said on my prediction show. I think this was gonna be the match of the night. I think this was gonna be a good match, and it was, man. I mean, if you can argue that point, please go ahead and try it. I think this was the fucking match of the night, man. I fucking love this match. This match, Kurt Angle at one point popped off 6 German suplexes. He popped off a German suplex off the top rope and had a nice fucking moonsault off the top of the cage, man. I gave this match 4.5 stars. I love this match. This match was good. I think the only thing kept me from giving this match 5 stars was after Kurt Angle hit his moonsault off the top of the cage. I mean, it got to the point where Mr. Anderson kept going, like, he was trying to go to the door. Kurt Angle pulled back. He goes to the door again. Kurt Angle pulled back. And it got to the point, it was doing it so much, at the point I was ready for the match to be over. It got to the point where you made your point, you had a good match, now it just ended on that high note. And I feel like they drawed it out just a little too much. And that's the only thing that kept me from giving it 5 stars. I mean, but it was still a damn good match, man. I liked it. That was the one match where I watched it. I went back and watched it twice. I mean, I watched it twice in a row. I think that match was that good to me, man. But that's just me personally. I'm a huge Kurt Angle fan. And after the match was over, Kurt Angle announced it's going to be his last match for a while. I mean, Kurt Angle, man, he's been entertaining us for so long. If anybody deserves a break, it's him. He's just going to come back and focus on winning the title back. Like I said, man, Kurt Angle, if anybody deserves a break, it's him, man. So yeah, Kurt Angle will be out for a while. After this was the TNA heavyweight title match between the Pope and AJ Styles. This match disappointed me. Man. I gave it 3 stars. It was an average match, man. It was something that you could see on Impact. It was nothing really special, and you expect from especially on pay-per-view, you can get at least 1, maybe 2 spots out of AJ Styles. You didn't really get none. I mean, had a nice 450 splash off the top middle rope. Like, yeah, he was braced on the cage and bust a 450 splash. That was nice. And the Pope had a nice double knee. It looked kind of like a code breaker. Had a nice double knee to AJ Styles, man. And you gotta give credit to AJ Styles too, because half of giving the move is the other half is the person taking the move. So you gotta give credit to AJ Styles too for taking that move quite good, man. Cause it was okay match. Like I said, it was nothing special, but it ended with AJ Styles taking a pin from one of the cameraman and stabbing what they say was on the Pope's eye. Styles Clash 1, 2, 3. Okay, Lethal Lockdown. Team Hogan versus Team Flair. Team Hogan had the advantage from RVD winning his match earlier. They came out in the order of Abyss, Robert Roode, RVD, Desmond Wolfe, Jeff Jarrett, James Storm, and Jeff Hardy was going to come out, but Sting jumped him in the back, so Jeff Hardy didn't come out at the time he's supposed to. Sting came out. It went like that for a while. Advantage on Team Flair. Jeff Hardy finally came out, beat up on Beer Money a little bit. They went to the top of the Lethal Lockdown. Jeff Hardy they set up a table. Jeff Hardy had a nice little body splash off the top, on the top of the cell from a ladder. After that, Ric Flair came out. You know what I'm saying, try to take the Hall of Fame ring off Abyss. Hogan came out once again, turned to the Hulk Hogan show, and they went at it for a while. And the whole time it was doing this, like everybody was like down, everybody was like dead due to like the Hulk Hogan Ric Flair thing, man. It's like, and after that, after Hulk Hogan proved his point, beat up on Flair a little bit. Bischoff came out, gave Hogan some brass knuckles, beat up on him a little bit. Abyss hops up, Desmond Wolfe hops up, Black Hole Slam to Desmond Wolfe. 1, 2, 3. I gave the Lethal Lockdown 3 stars, man. This pay-per-view overall I gave it 3.5 stars. It was okay. It wasn't the shit. Like I said, the match of the night I feel was Kurt Angle and Mr. Anderson. I expected a little more out of it. I expected the cage to be used a little bit more in every match. I know since every match is in a steel cage, you can't get as much usage out of it if you want to. But I feel for the bigger matches, the cage should be used a lot more, especially for being all cage brand pay-per-view. But it was pretty good, man. Like I said, 3.5 stars. It wasn't the worst pay-per-view they put on, but it definitely wasn't the best.